Hey everyone, I'm Caleb Krim and thanks for tuning in to my channel. Today I'd like to do a form breakdown video of my backhand drive. Been playing for a little over 2 years and I throw consistently about 450 feet. And while I am by no means a professional coach, I've taught myself how to play disc golf solely by watching disc golf videos. I believe that I've picked up a few tips and tricks along the way that you guys can use to improve your own distance off the tee. So let's take a look at my 500-foot throw and then we'll bring it back to the booth and break it down for you guys. So just to verify, that big brush pile back there is 650 feet, but the tripod, which is where I'm measuring from because that's where I threw, 500 feet. So there is my 500-foot backhand drive on flat ground. I did it with a Latitude 64 Royal Rive. Now let's head back to the booth so I can break it down for you guys. Alright everyone, here we are back in the booth. I'm going to start from the ground and work my way up. So first I want to talk about the X step. Now if you haven't seen my other video in the Disc Golf Principles of Power series, then that is where I will talk about the X step in more detail and explain how to do it, but here I just want to talk about some advanced techniques of the X step. So in my X step, you're going to notice that I'm running up in a diagonal line, and every step here is going to take place on this same diagonal line you can see right here. And also, when I get to the last X step, you can see here there is a good space in between my legs and I'm in a staggered stance. And you can expect that if you do not round, you can expect the disc to be released somewhere in this straight line leading away from your body. So as you can see here, I got a clean release and the disc is heading off in this straight line. Just like so. Now as we move up the body to the chest, you will see that I have a few problems. Number one is that my arm is not straight. I did not get a full extension here, and that could have cost me up to 25 feet in this shot. The second thing is that no matter how hard I try, I still seem to round a little bit, and I'm still working out the kinks in my form, but here I'm still rounding just the slightest amount, and again, that could have cost me probably about 20-25 feet on this throw. Now onto the things that I'm doing good here. You can see that at this moment in time, all the weight is still on my left back leg, and that as I pull through right here is when the weight shifts to my right leg, and that creates a lot more power on the pull through. So you want as late of a weight transfer as possible without being too late. You can also see here that my left arm tucks in against my body very well right there, and then I got the perfect flat release right here. I mean, I really couldn't have timed it any better than that. And so all in all, I got a pretty good shot off on this throw. And now let's take a look at it from a different angle. This is actually a different shot. And so here, we're going to look at the run-up. And the best thing to look at from this angle is, right here, you can see I got a full extension right here on this throw. And this actually resulted in a very good throw as well that I wasn't able to film the finished product of. All the weight is still on my back leg, and I'm leaning back a little bit. But the most important thing to look at from this angle is right here. This is a perfect example of the power pocket. I have my arm at a 90-degree angle, pulling across my chest. My left arm is tucked up against my body to help me spin faster, and my legs are properly spaced with the correct staggered stance. And so there is the pull through, the follow through, and the finish of that shot. And the final angle let's look at today is from the front. And again, this angle, the best thing to see from here is just the fact that I have my staggered stance here. I got a flat pull through. Again, here is, I'm throwing this shot on a little bit of hyzer, but here's the point, staggered stance down here. Arm tucked in, and it came out pretty much dead straight in line with in between my right foot and my left arm, right there. So there is my form breakdown. Thank you guys for watching this video. And if you learned anything from this video, make sure and let me know in the comments below which tips were the most helpful to you. And I'm going to run through each of the angles one more time in slow motion, and make sure to watch till the very end to see some interesting bonus footage. Thank you guys for watching, and see you next time. I'm going to attempt to throw a left-handed drive. I have no idea how this is going to turn out, but let's have some fun. Well, it could be worse.